Here's Joe Adell. And that's through there for a strike. And the 2025 season is off and running. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt, now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Berger pulls that one down, and there's one down. So digging in, Junior Caminero. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. One out, base is empty. And it's 1-1. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Marte with a throw to first, and that takes care of Alonso. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Story started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. That clips the corner.
1-1. Aye.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day.
Nope, that's foul.
The wind and the pitch. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And that clips the inside corner.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitch.
And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. And here is Logan O'Hoppe. 2 outs, base is empty. That one catches the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
And there's the strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Close, but called a ball. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a base hit up the middle. Bader quickly throws it in. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Jhonkensy Noel up now for the Tigers. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wilson sends it to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at American Family Field. And our pitcher in this game, Chris Bassitt.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. Next for Milwaukee, Drake Baldwin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Duran settles under this one. Brings it in. 2 away now. So a man aboard. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That one in there across the letters.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bader leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses. And we're back. Now batting Jarren Duran. Schwellenbach back to work. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone. Junior Caminero up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Bader should have it. And it's caught for the out. So man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Just missed.
Outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
A dive. He's got it. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Here's Trevor Story now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's a fair ball. Alonso is waved home, and it gets by him. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Man at second. Bader makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boog. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Andy Pages. And a swing and a miss.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. Toss to Alonso. Now 2 away. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. And that is out of play. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Keith. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Noel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Acuna on the run. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
Toss to Alonso. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the lineup flips over. So here's Bader now. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
fires across the diamond. And that. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. And now Joe Adell. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the...
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Alonso up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him. And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
That's foul.
Next pitch inside, and now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Story stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed. Acuna there. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at American Family Field, stepping in, Drake Baldwin. He was late there, strike one.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
A swing and a miss as he chases
1-1.
way out of the zone. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Foul.
The Tigers up big in this one here on opening day. On the ground right side. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Digging in, Jacob Wilson. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sosa handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Colt Keith. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball 1.
And that one is inside. That
Ball
misses the
inside.
zone. Ball 2. Fouled off left side. Short hop liner handled it short. It's there, and that's a great play. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Marte to first. One away here in the 5th. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. 0 for 2 in this one. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Bassett back to work. He swings and fouls one off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one the other way, Sosa. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that skips in the dirt. The Tigers leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. And that's fouled off.
That's outside.
On the ground, out to short. Story sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs And now Bader up to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Foul ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fly ball down the line. Noel tracks it down for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Keith gets it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Back to the top of the lineup. And now, Jo Adell. First pitch, and he just misses. Adell, 25 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Brings it in, and there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Out. Slings to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Bottom of the sixth inning, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Slice down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Sosa makes the grab, one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. No, inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but
inside,
they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Stanton in the box again, takes a strike. Outside low, ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. The Brewers down by 4 here on opening day.
Counts full.
Squirts away a little bit. Rudder takes off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Duran brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Wilson at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. On the ground. Fires over to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just And now it's the polar bear. Pete Alonso. Clips the corner. Strike one. And it's fouled away.
Foul ball.
Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Trevor Story. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball in.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1. That one hops against the fence. One out, runner at second. Lenny Sosa up now for the Tigers. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. And there's a foul ball. Wilson fires to first in time. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Foul. That ball's foul.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chopped left side. On the run, throw to first.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andy Pages. And that skips in the dirt. Cut out and missed at 101. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one is upstairs. Hot shot to third. Toss to Alonso. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Colt Keith digs in now. There's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Next offering upstairs. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man at first. Noelvi Marte. New pitcher for the Tigers, Sean Armstrong. Just missed. That's in there. That is strike 2. And that's outside. Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger. Foul ball there. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Next for the Brewers, Harrison Bader. That misses.
That's out.
1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's
Ball
off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the DH, Mark Vientos. Just missed.
That's just out.
Bader should have it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Jhonkensy Noel up now for the Tigers. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Back there. That'll make it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3. So 1 out, nobody on. Jarren Duran up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
Outside.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keith slings to first in time. Joe Adell getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. Armstrong back to work. Just
that
missed.
ball went out.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Drake Baldwin up now for the Brewers. A new pitcher in the game, Javier Assad.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And there's 1 down. Here's Stanton now. That's down
That's a
and
ball.
in.
Counts 1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Jacob Wilson. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time. That is the inning. Back here at American Family Field. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Zephyr John, the tall righty, 210 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
1-1.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-3. Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Hammered, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 10-3. And the batter now, Lenin Sosa. Pajes on the move towards foul ground. One away. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Marte. Throw to first in time. Two down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Berger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that's just foul. Strike two.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Nope,
that was the sweeper, but it missed. In the air, right side. Noel on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Noelvi Marte. Ground ball up the middle. And they're down to their last out. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Berger.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Bassett with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.